Hey there guys, how's it going? So it is a brand new month of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross content as we move into October. We're getting a brand new Coliseum reset, which I think this month is going to be Attack Boost 8 and Lux Plus. There's obviously the new monthly gem quest, so go ahead and get your 5. There is a absolute slew of new content coming as well. So first of all, obviously we're moving into October, being the month of Halloween. The Japanese version at least is releasing a medal themed around the Nightmare Before Christmas, which is super interesting because I guess it must be worth it to release these characters in the Japanese version, despite the fact that they can't release it in the global version. Again, I've explained it before, but there are various rights issues which prevent the Nightmare Before Christmas characters being used. And my understanding of this is, of course, very, very vague and sort of hearsay, but I understand it to be effectively the global version can't profit off the likeness of these characters or, you know, the worlds and what have you. So they aren't allowed to put characters like this in any sort of banners. In fact, the last time in the global version we had one of these medals was the High Score Challenge, and then also the free medal that they gave us through an event quest, being the regular Jack Skellington. Anyway, effectively, JP has had 6 different Nightmare Before Christmas medals being released since that medal came out, none of which have made it to the global version. So I wouldn't expect them to break that trend, but I mean, hey, if they've somehow figured out the rights since then, I would love to see this new medal come out. Anyway, it's a brand new medal. It's a prime medal, so obviously it's, you know, the new moniker they're attaching. It doesn't particularly mean anything, but in this case, the prime medal, when you activate it at the 7-star version, raises your guild by 120%, so the same as Era, the current cap right now. And the interesting thing about it is it also is a super effective medal, so it hits all targets and it hits them for super effective damage, which again is great if you're raiding, it's great if you're going against PvE content, but in PvP, I've explained this a fair few times as well, but it's like your character doesn't have an attribute, therefore they don't have an attribute. They can have attacks can be super effective against that attribute, but you can't buff what doesn't exist in a way. It's hard to explain, but basically because you aren't either speed, power, or magic, when an attack hits you for super effective damage, they're not hitting at power, magic, or speed. Therefore, they don't gain any of those buffs, or you don't get any debuffs against you. So it is technically hitting you for super effective damage, and you do get that tiny little boost from that, but you miss out on significant other boosts as well. So it's sort of like, yeah, okay, it's great for any other content basically except for PvP. Okay, this might be what I'm the most excited about going into the new update. Effectively, to celebrate the release of the World Ends With You final remix on the Nintendo Switch, Union Cross is having this collaborative event with the World Ends With You again. So what I'm really excited about is the fact that in Union Cross, previously 1 VIP exclusive medal and 2 High Score Challenge only medals are being re-released into Union Cross. Now again, I'm going through Google Translate here, so I don't know exactly if it's earnable or farmable. I know it's definitely, like, some of these medals are definitely earnable, as in they'll be, you can redeem them for Union Cross coins on limited boards, but obviously the boards only have so many spaces. I'm hoping there's also a very, very, very small chance, well, as high a chance as possible, but I'm hoping there's also a chance that they'll drop from Union Cross enemies. So if that's the case, I will be farming the crap out of Union Cross this week, because even though the medals, of course, aren't super useful anymore, it's really cool to have medals that were previously exclusive. So if any of your friends haven't been playing in a while and want to have a chance at earning medals that will only be available for a week, then I don't know, I think it's a pretty good time to start playing Union Cross, you know. And in the last month we got, what, 26,000 free draws, Hades Cup and all this good stuff, and now earnable previously VIP medals and High Score Challenge medals. I'm pretty bloody thrilled about that. Speaking of VIP only, it's the World Ends With You key out number 3, which again from Google Translate tells me that it's basically an upright speed version of the Upright Magic key out 18 that came out not too long ago. So again, it's that one really amazing hit that it does, which is single target. Pretty, like, relatively powerful if there's only one enemy left, and also adds 10 to the counter, which I think was the big draw. Pretty damn good medal, honestly, and if you're a regular VIP buyer, this week will definitely be a purchase for you, I think. Okay, another month, another High Score Challenge. So this time we have Possessed Zack, which is a pretty cool looking medal, pretty cool concept for a medal, obviously featuring Zack's time in Birth by Sleep when he was under the influence of some shady characters. It's, again, another medal tied for the highest multiplier in the game, being a random target medal that costs 9 gauges. It's tied with Bob and Jack, Sora and Simba, and Cloud and Leon, and now Boss Xemnas for the highest multiplier in the game. So now that makes 5 out of the 6. The only medal left that could be like this is now a reverse magic. So one would guess that either a few weeks from now or next month there will be a reverse magic counterpart to this. So with that in mind, if you don't have enough you know, jewels right now to go ahead and try and grab this thing, you might want to consider, okay, well, do I save up for a month and hit the next high score challenge as hard as I possibly can to try and get the reverse magic copy? Again, what I talked about quite a long time ago, but it's like, if you can't be competitive in every high score challenge, maybe try and, rather than coming, 8,000th or 10,000th in every challenge and not really getting anywhere, maybe try and miss a high score challenge and then really try your best and by try your best, I mean spend jewels, on a high score challenge where you have a shot at getting in top 5,000. So that might be the case. I mean, obviously last month with Boss Semnus was pretty achievable for a lot of people. I got my brother to start a brand new account, and he, having played for 3 days, was able to earn it. So hopefully you guys can do the same thing for this. I mean, hopefully this one's easy to earn as well. That would be fantastic. And just rounding out the news, there are 2 new avatar boards featuring the Captain Justice or Captain Dark outfits that Pete wore in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. There is also an addition to the Hades Cup. If you took out all 15 stages, I think you get 15 new stages added on. You don't get any additional jewels, but it's another chance at moon gems and Mickey and Brooms and all that good stuff. So I'm pretty happy to check that out and, hopefully do my best against that. And obviously there's that new quest line in the global version already that I didn't talk about yesterday. If you guys haven't checked that out because you think it's a waste of time, well, your mileage may vary, but it just, for what it's worth, there are a couple hundred, 200 to 300 jewels earnable in that quest line from the first 10 quests only. So again, your mileage may vary, but in my case, it's worth doing. I'm really hoping this story does go somewhere, but maybe not. If they have one of these new story updates every month, like, the Sephiroth 1 Dark Winged Angel, whatever couple was last time, and the Summer Adventure the month before that, I wouldn't mind one of these sort of canon adventures every month, especially if they actually end up going somewhere. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm still crossing my fingers this one has some relevance, but I'm not holding my breath. And speaking of once a month, if they decide they want to go ahead and be like, okay, in Union Cross, once a month, there's a chance to re-earn past high score challenge medals. Again, even if they're past their prime, it's still like earnable content. It's like, I don't know. I get excited about the idea of earning medals that were previously locked behind, like I said, paywalls or VIP walls or what have you. So if that sort of trend continues, I'd be very, 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 very happy with that. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I will get more when the update goes live in the global version. I imagine we'll be getting Stained Glass number 9 in global version tomorrow. So, yeah. I doubt we'll be getting any other banners, but you never know. We could get the Sephiroth and Cloud banner tomorrow. I imagine it'll probably be a few more days, though. And, after Stained Glass medals 7, 8, and 9 have all fully dropped, a couple more days, then we'll probably get Cloud and Sephiroth. Oh, and then once they're all out, we'll probably get the high score challenge for Zack there after that. So, anyway, thanks so much, guys. I'll see you later. All the best. Bye.